Okay then, guys. So look, we've held off on releasing anything until now because we wanted to get everything clear about what we're gonna put out, what we're gonna offer, etc. So obviously last night, PM's announcement was that we're going back into lockdown as of Thursday. So for us, as far as I'm aware, I'm still trying to double check this. That means from 1 minute past midnight Thursday morning. So Wednesday will be our last day open. Thursday we will be shut. Apparently until the 2nd of December. Although they kind of told us this bullshit last time and kept us closed for 4 months. I'm really hoping that it is just 4 weeks and we're back open end of December. We've got 200 members in both gyms. So I would say on average, I haven't run the numbers exactly, but on average, I would say we have 300 people through our doors per day, and we have had 0 cases, okay? We have had cases of people getting COVID, but from elsewhere. They've got in touch with us, isolated. We've done deep cleans here, and no one has caught it in our gyms, okay? This feels like a massive slap in the face for this industry, for the fitness industry. Right now, coming up to winter, it's normally a depressing sort of season anyway. We've had a shit year and they're now basically shutting everything, including fitness facilities, while making sure that the only thing really out there is takeaways. So now people are gonna drink, eat shit, not have a chance to exercise. The government are a set of fucking morons. But until I get in power and drive down that street in my tank, can't do anything about it. And it is what it is. And I do get that it's there to try and stop the NHS crashing. I have my own opinions on stuff, and I do not for 1 second think that the nurses and doctors, etc. in the NHS are having it easy, or that they're lying about how bad it is for them, okay? But my personal opinion is we could help that and help ease that and keep people in a good fit state, help with mental health and everything else like that. So here's the lowdown, guys, on what we've had in our team meeting and what's going to happen. Okay, so obviously we're going to have to shut from Thursday onwards. We are looking at providing home workouts again, so we will get one posted between the team on social media every day, and obviously it'll be on Boxmate. JST have agreed to do home workouts, so there'll be another version of home workouts for those that want a little bit more out of it as well. That will be available on Boxmate. So there's 2 different types of home workouts available, so plenty to go at. We're gonna create separate groups on WhatsApp. So this is a lot of learning from last time. I wasn't happy last time that enough members were being included in this stuff. Not everybody's on Facebook, not everybody wants to be in that group getting a million notifications. So we're running this through the email this time, try and get everyone, and also through Boxmate. So those that are interested in these types of things will be able to sign up to them, and we'll put you in a WhatsApp group where now we can, rather than bombard everyone with stuff, it's just these people that are interested in this type of stuff, they can be in that group and get that type of information, and you can be in as many or as little groups as you want. Obviously, the more you're in, the more you get out of this. So we're looking at running a nutrition group, so we can try and help you with your nutrition while you're in this lockdown. We're thinking a handstand or a handstand press up group. Again, any abilities, but now it's like people that just want to kind of learn that stuff or get better at it if they've already got it. Now you've got a group with a couple of coaches in that can drop videos to you, drop advice, and really help dial those stuff in. We had some great results from the members last time where they went into lockdown not having skill sets and came back to the gym now being able to do RX movements like pistols and handstands because they worked on it in the gym. So as frustrating as this is, it's actually a massive kind of opportunity really to work on stuff that you wouldn't in workouts where you just normally go to your same scaling every time. So this is quality time to work on this stuff. We were looking at doing a pistols group as well and a squat therapy group. A lot of you struggle with the type of squatting that you do and you can't go below parallel, knees are caving in, things like that. So we've got a month hopefully to really dial in on that and maybe make your squat be like 10 times better for when you come back and now you've got this new fancy swanky squat, for example, okay? We're also looking at doing the ROM WOD again, and I think Lauren's going to do some like yoga and stretching classes. Again, we're going to trial Zoom, or whether it works better by doing it as a video and just dropping it into the groups. We're going to play around with it a little bit, but we think that gives you guys loads of stuff to do as well. So there's going to be workouts, there's going to be groups for specific skills, there's going to be stretching stuff, there's going to be as much as we can going out, okay guys? Also on top of that, we are going to loan the kit again, but what we're going to do this time, learning again from last time, is I'm not lending any of the machines out. So bikes, ski ergs, all that type of stuff, too big, too much hassle, too expensive, comes back not always in great nick. That isn't saying that all of it came back, I'm just saying I've got to learn from what happened last time. So we will be lending dumbbells and kettlebells, but we're going to ask for a £20 deposit. If you return the kit as given it in good nick, you get that money back. We're not trying to keep it off you, but I'm just trying to put some emphasis on that the kit gets looked after, because last time we got all sorts handed back. Again, not everybody, okay? But some did, and I've got to try and be careful about that, okay? And especially with this time of year. What we are not loaning out is barbells and wall balls. Okay, and my reasoning behind this is wall balls need to be used outside and are going to get ripped up against the wall and going to get soaked, because people will, it's my workout, I'll do what I want, and will use my equipment outside in the pissing down rain and hand it back in shit state with a little, oh I'm sorry, I didn't really think, and then I have to fork out and replace it. So I won't be loaning those out. Same for the barbells, let's be honest, no one's using them indoors, so they're going to go outside, get wet, get even rustier, but without any of you guys maintaining or looking after them like we're trying to do, and it will wreck them. What I am willing to do though is, I can't do anything about this till Monday, but I'm going to get onto the guys at Wolverson, who obviously I know pretty well, and I've got other little distributors and equipment companies, and I'm going to find out how cheap I can possibly replace this stuff. And what I will do is, if you want a barbell, for example, you have the option to buy one of ours, and I will just get it replaced, okay? I will not make a penny on it. You will be able to buy for what I can buy it in at, but it means that you can take a barbell when you want. You can borrow the plates, because they'll wipe down, they'll get looked after, okay? But the barbells, I cannot. Last time it cost me over £1,000 to get them serviced, and I can't. I lost so much money last time trying to do good things for people. And I know you know, those that remain paying, I know that might sound bad, it really doesn't. I appreciate any penny of it, but I've got to be still, as a businessman, making sure that the people that stay paying memberships to see us through this, I'm not just throwing that money away, because then you've paid me for nothing, because we still go bust at the end of it. I still have to make sure that the stuff's getting paid. And trust me, I was really worried that I wouldn't even be able to furlough the new staff. So I was up all last night checking all the stuff on that, and luckily I can. Okay, so they're going to be looked after. So barbells and wall balls, I'm going to give you the option to buy it at as cheap as I can replace it. But then it's yours to wreck however you want. But I'm not willing to lend that kit out for a month to have it back looking like it belongs in a scrapyard. I'm sorry, I just cannot do that. Other bits that we're looking to push on this, so I've already been onto the landlord. So one of the big bits that we're working on at the moment is getting the roof sorted, the ceilings, sorry, so that it's a bit heat, it keeps the heat in better, and it sorts the leaks out and stuff like that. Well, I'm on a massive push with them to actually, while you guys aren't using the gym, get the main room done, so that it doesn't interfere with us when we get to open back up. So hopefully we can have all that done by the time you get back, and that'll help keep the heat in. It won't be absolutely Baltic in there in the morning. Little bits like that, they make a massive difference for you guys. So I'm really trying to get the most out of this, the best out of this I can. We're looking at possibly just doing some like one-off t-shirts about supporting the gym. So one, it helps a little bit of funding for us as well, but it's like for you guys, the recognition that you're actually standing by your gym and helping get us through this, which is massively appreciated. So you'll be getting this as an email. There's various bits in this. So there should be in this a link where if you want to book any equipment, you can get that reserved so that we know exactly how much we've got left, etc. when people are wanting to book it and people don't turn up with no equipment left to loan out. So we're going to sort that out. There's also a letter template that we're putting in here I think with an email address or a postal address for the MP. If you guys could fill that out, we're basically trying to say how this is essential, not just for fitness, but for the mental side of it as well, for people's mental health, to be coming in and having an hour release, especially in a facility that so far has had 0 cases. I think it is out of order what they're doing, okay? But if you could send that off to the MP, that would be fantastic, because obviously the more of those they get, the more action they have to do, if there's enough welly behind it. On this, there'll also be a Google form. If you do want to freeze your membership or you want to cancel it, people are a lot worse off than me. I know they are. I know some people are like really just hanging on by a shoelace, and this last little bit might make them lose a job, etc. Talk to us. I am not going to tie you into your 30-day contracts. Like, that is bullshit in my eyes. I'm not that type of guy. So fire us a message. Let us know what you need doing. Let us know, if you just want to freeze it, you cannot pay. If you guys do stay paying, that's absolutely fantastic. Like, for us, the grants are nowhere near what we need to keep the gym going. They literally scratch the fucking surface. So yeah, please, by all means, please do. But if you can't or you don't want to, I will not. There is no peer pressure or anything there to let us know. Fire a message. On that, what I would say is please send your messages to the business. Obviously, I'm having to still stay on the building sites more than ever right now. So if I'm getting a million messages through the day when I'm going to be laying bricks and people asking me to sort memberships out and stuff like that, I seriously just don't have the time to do it. Okay, so please just fire them to the business page, and between like me and the team, when we have chance, we'll get on top of that and we'll sort all that out. But if you do want to freeze it, we're putting a Google sheet in here, so you'll literally just have to fill out a form, and then rather than us get a million messages, we've just got a spreadsheet that we can work through and sort everyone's stuff out. Anyone with on the foundation course, because we've got people that have just passed it, we will give you a foundation course month when we open back up. We're not going to do that. Even if you're like halfway through it and you're like, well, I've only got 2 weeks out of it, I'll fucking give you another month at the end. Don't worry about that small shit. Like, you want to be here, you're part of the family. We will sort that. It will all be cool. We'll deal with that when we get to open back up, but we will fully honour all of that. For the equipment, we are only doing it on this coming Thursday and Friday. Okay, so get your kit reserved. If you do want some, let us know if you want to buy some. I will find out what prices I can get it replaced by, hopefully today or tomorrow, so we can let you know that. But let us know ASAP. You will have all day Thursday and all day Friday to pick that kit up. If you message us Saturday going, oh Rick, have you got a dumbbell? I'll be like, no, you missed out on it. Like we said, I can't be opening up the business every day when we're supposed to be shut, because it only takes one person from the council or police to drive past while I've got it open. All right, so Thursday and Friday, as far as I'm concerned, I can argue the toss with the police if it comes to that, but you can get your equipment then if you want some. With that as well, guys, please do not be greedy. It is one piece of kit per person. You can have either a kettlebell or a dumbbell, one, and you can obviously buy whatever. But I have 200 members with this gym and I have about 87 bits of kit. Run the fucking maths on it. If you've got bits of kit at home, you don't really need stuff. This is about, again, for that month, just ticking over, enjoying fitness, doing what you can, okay? Improving your movements, improving your flexibility, your mobility. And when you come back, you're going to get all sorts of crazy new stuff because you've actually worked on the stuff that you never do really in classes because you just come in to get smashed. That's covered those bits. Any members, obviously from here, that have Lift Lab memberships, we're going to stop the door codes working at 11 o'clock Wednesday night. So obviously, if anyone's coming in at 11:59, let's be honest, they're not training for 1 minute and leaving. So we'll put that out to the Lift Lab members as well, but obviously there's people in this group that have memberships there as well, so just so long as you're aware of that. So some of the other stuff that we're looking at doing, okay, we're gonna do hopefully some Zoom quizzes again, get everyone involved, have a little bit of social interaction, because there's not going to be a lot of that going on, so we'll do like the Zoom quizzes, have a bit of a laugh with that, some CrossFit ones, and maybe just some general knowledge pub quizzes and stuff, but just some good old bit of fun and a catch up. We're going to be running the MyZone challenges, so they were really successful last time, so anyone with MyZone belts, we're going to be running that again, where we'll form teams and see which teams can earn the most MEPs, or the first team to a set number of MEPs, etc. And it worked really well last time, just getting people off that couch, doing a little bit of something, going jogging, whatever it was. But it was a good crack. There was some good banter there, and it ticked a big box in getting people working. Okay, so we're going to do that again with the CrossFit Kids. We're looking at doing that as Zooms. So we're probably going to get the CrossFit Kids doing the home workouts, because they'll be fairly basic movements anyway. So for instance, you can now do the workout with your kids. So what a great kind of environment in the house. There'll be no arguments there. Stop fucking cheating, little Timmy. But it gives you guys, like, now the workout should be scalable for them, so they can either do it on the Zoom stuff or they could do it with you. But again, stealing Joe Wicks' stuff, it's going to be nice simple workouts for them. We're going to get Gaz to still do the running club, but we're going to have to put runs into the group for you guys to do, and then obviously we'll see what times people got, etc. See over the weeks who gets faster. We're also looking to see whether he'd like to do like a couch to 5k or a couch to 10k program over that month, which we think might be really good for some of you that are worried about coming to the running group because you don't think you're that good at running. This could be an ideal chance to just get out and do a bit. So we'll look at writing that program for you to hopefully make that a bit better for you, and a bit of something to get your teeth into for the running. We're looking at doing obviously the nutrition at home, so that'll be a WhatsApp group, so you'll get all that done. The gymnastics videos, Ron Wads, mobility classes and yoga with Lauren, so there's quite a few there. And then we're going to have a word with, this is just from our meeting, so don't take me for word on this, but Nicholas said before about doing some cycling stuff, so we thought it was really cool. And again, Gaz does a lot of road biking and mountain biking, so we're going to see if we can get some routes on there. So for those that have road bikes or mountain bikes, we can hopefully put some routes in where people can just go and smash a route out and just be like, actually that was really good, enjoyed that. Gets you out of the house, get some fresh air, get some fitness. But I know one of the big things for me with bikes is, like, I've got a mountain bike and I don't have a clue where to go. So it'll give some nice little ideas there where people can get out and just get some fitness done. Again, really good for us. So all this is gonna have to happen this week. Like I said, anybody that sticks by us again, like last time, it's massively appreciated. We cannot survive off the grants. There's not a fucking chance. It doesn't even scratch the fucking surface. So it is massively appreciated, but I do not want people feeling like they have to. If you cannot or you do not want to, fill out the Google form explaining that you want to either cancel it or freeze your membership, etc. and let us know, and we'll sort that. But yeah, if people do, it's massively appreciated. It really is. I think that's pretty much it. It's not really what I wanted to hear yesterday. I did kind of think it was coming, but it's never really what you wanted to hear. I think we've done an outstanding job so far with the team of making it a safe environment. I think we've worked around people's take on it, like, you know, Judy in the cage. We've tried to make sure that everybody's catered for depending on how they feel around this COVID sort of dilemma. We've not had a single case, and yet where's it got us? So hopefully it's only 4 weeks and we'll be back to it afterwards stronger than ever. But yeah, if you stick by us, it's massively appreciated, and I can't thank you enough. If you have any questions, by all means get in touch with us, but all I would say on that is, you know, just take a second to think whether it's a fairly simple answer. You can imagine with 2 gyms how many questions I'm going to get over this. I've already had this weekend, and how many I'm going to get over the next sort of 3 or 4 days. So if it's one of those questions where you can just actually sit a second and go, yeah, fair one. That's, you've answered it yourself, okay? So yeah, sorry guys, but I'll see you on the other side of this when I step back.